So I appear to be in Wraysbury on this lovely grey end of December winter's day, out on the Windsor branch. There's a map coming up in a moment. There are some planes flying overhead because the airport is just over there, and some big reservoirs. We'll talk about those as well. But I'm out on this branch today, going to Sunnymeads, which is the new lease use station in Berkshire, Ceremonial County. We'll talk about that as well. But to discuss why Denton, which is the new lease used of all the lease use stations, might not be the real lease use station. I'm going to go catch the 1116. Got myself a new Class 701 Arterio train. Lovely.
Welcome aboard the South Western Railway service to Windsor, Eton, Riverside.
So we're going one stop to Sunnymeads to help you see where we are while we go there. Here's a quick map. So I'm on the South Western Railway branch that comes off at Staines and heads up towards Windsor, where there's 3 intermediate stops: Wraysbury, Sunnymeads and Datchet. The line and stations opened in 1927, and Sunnymeads, with its island platform, is this quiet, quirky, unstaffed station, and yet gets a very regular train service. Okay, welcome to Sunnymeads, the irony being there is no sun, but according to the weather forecast, in about an hour's time, the sun might actually come out. There are planes flying overhead. In fact, just as I look up and say that, oh look, some of the blue sky is starting to appear from amongst the clouds. We'll see how it goes. Welcome to the new lease use station in Berkshire. Let's just acknowledge straight away that the county, was it a Royal County of Berkshire, is no longer a thing. It's an old traditional county. I think Berkshire became a unitary authority in about 1998. And Sunnymeads, just checking the name of the station, is the new lease use station because for this county. Because a few years back it was Midgham, and I went to Midgham in Berkshire with Dan, link down below. But the figures have now changed. Should we do the figures? Let's do the figures. There's another plane overhead. This might be a recurring theme. Heathrow Airport is just over there. I think we're going to have noisy planes all day. Wow. Here's the new figures for the least used stations in Berkshire. Midgham Railway Station has had low passenger numbers for several years, and in the 2022-23 period dropped to 32,400, with Sunnymeads not far behind. But for the 2023-24 period, Midgham went up to 36,230 and Sunnymeads dropped to 24,000, making it the county's new least used station. So, there is a litter bin blowing in the breeze. There's a help point here. I've been out to the entrance, intriguingly to see, it appears to be located on a private road, and there is an absolute fantastic sort of desolate, nothing to it kind of feeling about this station. Nice, well, I say it's nice, it looks a bit sort of as if it's rotting away. The lattice edge wooden canopy up the top on the single island platform. What I love about the island platform is how the tracks, they kind of splay out to encompass the island platform and then curve back in again, and that's actually best seen from the footbridge. Here comes the next train from Windsor, and I'm going to see if anybody gets on or gets off. There's nobody here, so I don't think so, but we'll get a shot of the train. What is that? What is that? From the platform over here in this field, there's a, I don't know. Anyone? It looks like a submarine. I'm sure it's not a submarine. Yeah, nobody got on. Because there's no one here apart from me. Nobody got off. The platform, I'm pretty sure, is only long enough for 7-car trains, because on the 8-car service earlier, because I was here an hour earlier, they were saying front 7 cars only, last carriage, 8th car doesn't fit on. But the new Arterio, like you just saw, the new 701s, pretty sure they're 2 sets of 5 cars, 10 car garages, so I guess the rear 3 don't fit in this platform and Wraysbury, and I will go to Datchet as well, because it'd be weird to come to this branch and tick off Wraysbury, and Sunnymeads are not going to Datchet, so I will do a quick jaunt up to Datchet and back just to say that I've ticked off properly all 3 stations on this line. Should we go outside the station and see how nothing there is outside? Let's do that. Wait, in exciting news, as I stand on the footbridge, down there, 1 passenger has turned up. They're a local, I got chatting to them, and they're heading up to Windsor. Didn't really occur to me, you just think most people head into London, but no. Obviously, you know, Windsor is a major town, shopping, etc. So quite a lot of people on this branch use trains to go to Windsor and not necessarily go that way through to, you know, Staines, Richmond and London Waterloo. So going to Windsor in the morning more popular than going that way. 1 passenger. Station's on a private road, but there's a path up the side. Aha! Great view of the trains and the station from the bridge. I think I said earlier, by the way, there was no ticket machine. I was wrong. There's a ticket machine right here, clearly, along with 2 Oyster pad readers. Are they Oyster? No, they're contactless readers, because there's a rather intriguing poster here which says, due to the cyber security incident with TfL, the launch of 47 stations in September to extend the contactless network, not the Oyster network, but the contactless network. There's meant to be loads more stations sort of around the edge of London added where you can use your bank contactless card to pay. Because of that incident that was delayed, an update on the launch of Pay As You Go with your bank contactless card will be provided in due course. So that will happen at some point. You'll be able to tap your bank card here on the pads, not your Oyster card, but not yet. Soon. Alright, so on the bench, under the canopy, I've tried looking at the Wikipedia article to get more information about this station, but it just says it's a lesser used, quiet station with just 8 seats, island platform. Definitely not accessible, lots of steps, footbridge over to the platform, steps up to get to the footbridge. There is a river running right through the middle, there and there. There's some water running through. And this area, by the way, there's a load of reservoirs in this area as part of London's water supply. But whilst on my phone, I did dig out a spreadsheet, which is the main thing that I wanted to talk about.
And is on screen now. So, rather than divide the yearly passenger figures by 365 for an approximate daily figure, some people in the comments, thank you, kindly suggested that if I was to divide the passenger numbers by the actual number of services that ran, that would give you a passengers per train metric. And so that's what I've done here for the least used stations in the whole of the country. And when you do that, you can see that whilst Denton is officially the least used with its 54 passengers a year, it is only served by trains 104 times in the whole year, which is 0.52 passengers per train. And if you do that for all the least used stations in the country, then this is the new top 5 of least used stations, with St Elton being number 1, i.e. the real least used, because if you divide its 86 passengers a year by the 1,248 services that it gets in a year, then that's just 0.07 passengers per train, the lowest number across all stations.
And so that is my main takeaway, my main thought. Yes, strictly speaking, Denton is the least used station with the least number of passengers in a whole year, but if you calculate it by the number of services against the number of passengers, is St Elton with 0.07 passengers per train in there, is that actually the proper least used station? And I think that's a rather more interesting metric, a better way of measuring it. And I can't believe I've not thought of it before, so thank you to everyone that recommended and suggested doing it.
St Elton, by the way, is on the Hooton to Helsby line in Cheshire. I have been there once and caught a train with Carl when we went and did least used Cheshire, which was Stanlow and Thornton. We got the train from St Elton. But maybe one day I'll go back there and do it properly.
So that's it. So from the not so sunny Sunnymeads, although the sun has come out a little bit, it's so quiet. It's just to a 360. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. There's been about 5 or 6 passengers. That is it. I wait. I will get the 12:49. It's 12:42 now. To Windsor Eton Riverside. I'll go to Datchet as well, and then I head back home again. That's it. Thanks for watching. Press subscribe.